Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we are looking at the Konig XG12 Pro snow tire chains here on our 2019 GMC Acadia. So if you're looking for a tire chain because let's say the place you're going to requires it, or you're planning on getting a lot of snow and a lot of ice in your area sometime soon, this is a really good option if you're looking for a tire chain that is easy to use. Other traditional chains may be a little bit trickier and require crawling underneath your car. This one does not. This has a self-tensioning system, which means you don't need to get separate rubber tensioners. You just clip it into place and then it tensions as you drive. Because as you are driving and you're hitting bumps and you're going through the road with the ice and the snow, there's going to be some movement, so a self-tensioner will come in handy then. The chains are arranged in a diamond pattern, and what that means is that they cover a bit more of the tire compared to your traditional ladder style chains. That's nice because then as you are on the road and they touch more of the road, they create more traction. Also, it's a smoother ride compared to, let's say, the ladder style chains, which go bump, 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 bump. This is gonna feel a lot smoother as you go along. The links themselves are made of a manganese nickel alloy steel, and what that means is that they are corrosion resistant, which is helpful especially if you're going to be dealing with salt, ice, water. You want to make sure they resist that corrosion. And in terms of durability, it also has different things like those grooves for traction, as well as the plates that will help hold them all together and keep them strong as you drive around. The front links are coated as well as color coded. So the color codedness is helpful because then when you put on your tire chains and you're not sure which step is next, that's going to help you out. Now, it being coated is also helpful because what if you're not wearing gloves? You want to make sure you're not freezing your fingers off. Plus, this will help protect your wheel since they also add some bumpers just to keep that as a guard. I have these installed on my tire, which is size 235/65 R18. If you're not sure what tire size you have, you can find it printed on the sidewall. I also have them installed onto the front tires of our Arcadia here. And that's because, as per the owner's manual, that's the ideal place to put them. If you're not sure which tires to put them on, you can check out your owner's manual just to make sure you're following it. Now, in case it does say don't install tire chains, that's why this is a Class S from the SAE classification, which means they are low profile. If you do have things behind your wheel that might make contact or you have really limited clearance, you're going to want to stick with these low profile chains. And before we check out the install, let's take a look at the case these chains come in. So you're gonna have this hard shell case. I'm a huge fan of this design, especially compared to the canvas bags that other chains can come in, because this is nice, this is strong, this is durable. It also has this hook and loop patch in the back, which shows how ideal it is for storing inside of your vehicle or your Acadia for when you need them. It's gonna hold on to that carpet down there and prevent it from sliding around. So let's open up this case to see what's inside. With it open, you're gonna get 2 chains as well as a goodie bag that's gonna have your instructions, which are in plastic, as well as plastic gloves and a plastic mat, as well as some wheel bumpers. Now, I recommend picking up our own mat here at eTrailer. That's going to come with a rubber mat that's not going to be blowing away as quickly as a plastic one will, and it also has lights just to help you stay safe on the road as you install your tire chains. So that process is quick and easy, and let's take a look at that. So before installing my tire chains, what I like to do is just lay them down on the ground and make sure that they all look good and that none of my links are warped or cracked or tangled. There you go. Just untangle your chains so that they are ready to go. One thing to remember is to make sure that the flat part of the chain is facing the tire and the hooked part is facing away from the tire. But once that's all good, just grab 1/2 of that tire chain and feed it around your tire. Once you have it around your tire, what I like to do is I actually like to just comb them out right over here so they make a nice arc around that wheel. I found that makes it easier for when you do put them up. It lays down faster. And then you get each end and then you connect them at the top. So see how you have that yellow end that fits into the blue end, and just pull it so you know they're secure, and then leave them behind your tire and drape the rest of the chains forward. You're then going to connect the top chains, so just put that into the hook, then come down here to the bottom and connect our bottom chains. So your long piece is going to feed through. You may have to pull this lever to give it some space. As you get through, then put that lever back into place and then pull on that chain. The final step to the install process is to bring down our bungee cord and then connect it to that loop on the end of the long chain. So that's going to hold it in and create tension, especially as you drive around. I do recommend driving forward maybe a couple feet and then coming back out to check if it's all good, if it's all in place. And if both sides look good, then you are good to go. Wasn't that a fast install process? That's my favorite part about the XG12 Pros. Now technically you do have connections at 3 points, but they're really easy connections, especially since you don't need to be crawling around your tire to make them. That's my favorite thing about them. There are other diamond style chains out there that have a similar design, but this one is special because of the premium features they add to it, kind of like how they have the links with extra traction and the extra plate, plus that self-tensioning system is awesome. And that was a look here at our Konig XG12 Pro snow tire chains here on our 2019 GMC Acadia. My name is Evangeline and I hope you enjoyed the journey.